How's it going, guys? This is AutoLeader635 on Gemmy Master Animatronics, and today I'm going to make a review on this Leeling import dancing snowman. Now, it doesn't have a brand, but the entity who imported it to the US, especially San Francisco, California, is Leeling Import and Export. And it used to be an import and exporter. I'm not really sure if they are still in business or not. The website is still up, but they have kind of outdated items, and I've seen through Google Maps the location and it looks decrepit, so I'm not really sure if they are still in business. I know they've been established in the year 2000 and they had a showroom in specifically San Francisco, California, but you see the place and it looks like if it was abandoned. It has the Leeling import thing, but the fucking letters are all broken. The place where it's supposed to be, it has like pieces of glass. It's just, I don't even think they're still in business. But anyways, so as I said, they've been established in the year 2000. So this one must be from the year 2000 or newer. Now this one keeps a special place in my heart, such as a couple of others, because this one was given to me by nobody else than Jobian Videos. This one was purchased by him and sent to Kevin's while I was with him. So that's the type of things I always appreciate a lot, when you have someone that doesn't know you in person, does not even know you in general, because you don't know someone until until it gets real. That's the honest truth, and you still buy things for that person. You still give that person things. So that's something I really appreciate, and that's a really generous gesture that I always keep in mind. Because Jordan had not only bought me this one, which was the first one that showed up, but he also bought me a Rock Santa collectible, which he bought it saying, hey, it's he bought it because the listing said it was a Rock Along Santa that sang up on the house top. It turned out that the seller messed up or some bullshit. He ended up sending that one, and I was like, dude, this is fucking perfect. I needed one of the Rock Santa that worked, because I had two, and they were both, one was working, then it died out of nowhere. So it's like, it's perfect. So now I can, the second I bring those two home, I can literally, because I know Daniel's probably going to give me one as well. He also has one, so I can already have a replacement for those two, and see if I can modify the structure of those two to make them a continuous hip swinger, the ones that I have that are dead. Anyways, so moving on again to this one. It's pretty basic. It's a generic snowman that has a very similar structure to the Rock Santa collectibles, talking about those. But it's not the same, because the body is not attached to the... How can I explain it? It's really tough to explain, because it's not the same structure. It has a spinning knob, and at the same time, there's a few pieces, like the body, for example. I can't quite remember, but I do recall that in the Rock Santas, the body is the body. It's literally one single piece, which has the core in the middle, that has the motors, the gears, and the wires go through it. Then they go to the front panel, which is the one that has the speaker, and where the gears attach to and everything. And there's a gear that moves the legs, and that attaches to the front panel. Then the back panel, they have like some kind of gear, some gear teeth in the legs, and they make the whole thing sync up. This one has that, but some pieces are not connected the same way, because I can't remember, but I do recall that there's, I think it's, yeah, now I got it. I absolutely got it. On the Rock Santas, both front and back panel are connected to the core of the body. On this one, it's only the back. No, I mean, it's only the front that's connected, that has the large speaker and everything. That's connected to the core of the body, and then this is not screwed to the center part of the body. It's actually screwed, I think. It has a screw on, like one or two screws on the top and on the bottom. I think it was like that. But anyways, it's not the same structure. So it has a spinning knob, and basically moves the back, only the back panel, which again connects to all the things, so it all moves together. It's clap controlled. It sings Jingle Bells on the clear, uncut version that I like so much. And it has a weird ass hat that I don't know why the hell they did it this way. It's not completely black. It has like freaking lines. It's like, well, what the hell is this supposed to be? Apollo Creed? Anyways, the arms are posable as well, even though the posing is not necessarily the best. I'm not really. The front portion of the arms is hot glued. The head is hot glued. The head actually has the neck block, we could call it, of a standard. What is it? How can I call it? Of those 16 inches musical Christmas moving figures that have like the moving head, the motionette type Santas. We call them the China fake motionettes. That's the classy name we gave them. It has one of those, and it's, the neck of the snowman is hot glued onto there. Other than that, it has a standard motor, really cheap quality, I'll say that. Flimsy plastic in the base. There's the clap sensor. You guys can even see the melting mark where the inner holder is at. It has a switch at the back, a large switch. It uses 3C batteries at the bottom. It says Merry Christmas down here, and it seems like there was at some given point another version, or because again they made Santa Clauses with this structure as well, that have or has a adapter jack, and there's a little cap here. I took this apart at some point. It's a little cap that slides off, and if you have an adapter jack or something, you can actually modify it. In fact, I've tried with a cell phone charger. It works fast. It's loud. 5 volts. This one runs on 4.5, but I think at some given point I may give it a shot and modify that. Maybe leave the piece inside in the base so it doesn't, I don't misplace it or anything, and maybe put an adapter jack so I can run it on an adapter and not have to worry about the batteries. Anyways, so I guess that's everything for now. About the the entire thing itself. Did it have an issue? Yes, it had a very big issue, very big, very simple, and very very elemental issue. On the back, it has either the back or the front. I think it was the back. Yeah, I recall it was the back. Well, what do you know? I actually forgot if it was the back or the front, but it has a belt. It had a belt that was a piece of shit. It was legitimately a piece of crap, because it was one of those belts that was just a shitty rubber, like, those Chinese rubber bands that are almost clear, yellowish clear, and with the years they get all sticky and they decay and they break off. And at the first time me and Kevin took it apart, we didn't see the belt, and it was like, well, what the hell? Did the belt just magically fly or something? No, the belt was actually in the front panel. I took it apart and then I found the thing. It was just it had cut. So Kevin gave me this one. What was it? Neopet, I think it is. That one. Those ones, like those tiny battery operated things that move back and forth. He gave me the belt of one that he got, and well, it works like a charm. So, without further ado, here we go. Now, one thing that a lot of people have told me, and it's actually true, and I haven't found out until I just turned my head 90 degrees, but these buttons, they look like, at first I thought they were like kind of a white, like a detail, like, I don't know, a half moon or something, and then a little point. Turn it 90 degrees, and it's a pair of eyes. That's literally what it is. So these could have been used as eyes on another plush at some given point. Only God knows. Of course, I've seen a few other people that own it on the Gemmy community. This one was especially bought on eBay for a cheap ass price. I'm not really sure if they are still on eBay or not, but they were dead ass cheap for what they were, and I was like, God, I love it. So Jordan ended up buying it out of the blue. Again, super happy with it, and it'll be one of the major display pieces this year, even though it's pretty basic for what it is. But I've seen other people that have owned it, and the face did not look that bad. Mine just looks like if it was yelling, "Kill me now, please, just end the pain, commit suicide." Now, of course, it has a red nose. Why didn't they bother putting orange cloth? I don't know. Maybe because it was the same cloth they made the scarf with. Scarf that, by the way, is not stitched with anything. You literally just undo the knot, and that's it. You can lose this. Anyways, another thing. Oh, another really funny memory that's gonna stay with this thing for good. When John was over, because John actually came to visit me and to leave some things so we can fix them. He did this, and it was funny. He basically did this. Yeah, I know, it's funny ass shit that only GMA members will understand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and thank you Jordan for this marvelous piece of Chinese Christmas quick cash engineering. I love it. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Ha, I gotcha. I'm not finishing here. So if you guys saw the video over the dandy reindeer, or dandy, it's not, but I have said that I was gonna say a weakness of mine, and Jordan nailed it perfectly. There's only two weaknesses on Christmas animatronics that I love. I have a weakness for hip swingers. I just have a goddamn weakness for, hip swingers, those like the hip shaking Santa that dance and, they crouch up and down, holiday hip hoppers as well. And of course, then the gorilla-like characters. And Jordan nailed it with this one and the rock Santa, because they swing their hips, and that's what I love about them. So every single hip swinger is for me a really awesome thing. Personally, because it's a weird, stupid dance that I used to do when I was younger. When you're a kid, you see you see a random toy doing this stupid dance. And you're like, oh, I'm going to do it as well. And I would do it all the fucking time. And they'll tell me, stop doing that. It's like, okay, fine. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and bye.